There's nothing we can't do. We are USANA. We're changing the world. We live life and love it. Haven't you heard? We dream of a place for all human race to be healthy and happy for life. The future's upon us. We are USANA. Nation to nation we go, making the whole world our home. Now together we're standing, one big family, united and strong. We are USANA. We're changing the world. We live life and love it. Haven't you heard? We are USANA. We're changing the world. We live life and love it. Haven't you heard? We dream of a place for all human race to be healthy and happy for life. The future's upon us. We are USANA. We dream of a place for all human race to be healthy and happy for life. The future's upon us. We are USANA. The future's upon us. We are USANA. The future's upon us. We are USANA. Not many years ago, there was a man who felt fire in his soul. And through one man's vision, we feel the difference deep in our bones. And we want everyone to know we are USANA. We're changing the world. We live life and love it. Haven't you heard? We dream of a place for all human race to be healthy and happy for life. The future's upon us. We are USANA.
Hello! Hello everyone! Sawadika! Salamat! Sorry, I hope I have pronounced that right for Indonesia and Thailand. Magandang hapon po and good afternoon to all our Filipino associates and some of the associates that are not from Thailand or Indonesia who are watching us today. I have with me here my co-host, the GM of Indonesia, Charles Sohada. Say hi, Charles.
Hey, Jerry, how are you doing this
I'm doing
morning?
great. I'm doing really, really great. In fact, it's really a nice weather. Well, hot and sunny here in Manila, where I am right now. How about you?
I think the last time I checked, it's also hot and sunny as usual. It's either hot or very hot, but that's great.
It's the same for us. So, by the way, my name is, I have not introduced myself. I'm sorry. My name is Cherry Ampig. I am the general manager for USANA Philippines. And just like what I said, I am going to be co hosting this finale session with GM Charles Sahada of Indonesia. You know, Charles, if we are going back to when we started, I think it was last March, how many have we had so far of the Sustaining Momentum series?
So far we've had eight eight
That's
sessions with 16 diamond and above speakers. I can't recall how many people have we had so far, Jerry, joining this
yeah.
sustaining momentum.
You know what? If I'm going to compute since we started, I think it was in March or March 4 up until now, we gathered about over 7,000 audience for the
Wow.
Sustaining Momentum series coming from Indonesia, Thailand, and the Philippines. So give a virtual clap for each of you here who actually made it from the start up until the eighth session here of our Sustaining Momentum. And just like what I said, this is already the finale, but who knows, you will be able to have another wave of our Sustaining Momentum because it is has really been one of the most popular series of trainings that we had because we had this last year and now we had it again this year and again this is the finale and session for today is I think very timely, very appropriate because that is what we want to call on each other to have, okay, which is growth. Okay, growth for 2021. And I hope every one of you who are here with us are with us, okay, in wanting to have growth this year, right, Charles?
Oh, absolutely. We've gone through all eight series, and we've had so much secrets, which is not really a secret, but everyone has poured their heart out throughout these eight series until today. And obviously, today it's going to be really exciting because we also have two amazing speakers, one from the Philippines and one from Malaysia, who's going to share with us, right, Sherry?
Yes, and I'm not going to make everyone wait more. So I'm going to introduce now our first speaker. Okay, so our first speaker is from the Philippines. So I have known this girl for many years already. Her name is Jennifer Catacutan, and Jennifer Catacutan has been with Jusana since 2012. So almost 10 years, 9 years to be exact, in the business. She will tell us more of her journey later of how she started with Jusana, who does she look after, who does she look up to. So all these things about her, she will be able to talk to her. You will be able to know more about her directly from her later. But just to give you a very brief background of who Jen is, she is a graduate of nursing from the Centro Escolar University, one of the prestigious universities here in the Philippines. She is a registered nurse and she is born and raised in Central Luzon. So this is where it is in Tarlac. It is located in Luzon, in the Central Luzon province. So she has a lot of accolades, I should say, or incentive trips that she was able to be a part of, but she will talk more about that later. She made it to the Diamond Director rank just last year. Okay, so it's still a new diamond here at USANA. And also in the same year, in 2020, she won the one of the most prestigious award, I should say, here in USANA Global, which is the Asia Pacific Growth Awardee. Okay, so I know all of you are in USANA, we're seriously building your business. You are wanting to be part of the Asia Pacific Growth Award, and Jen has made it to that award, or prestigious award. Jen also loves to travel, and in fact, she brought her entire family a few years back to tour Europe, Charles. So that's how good a daughter, a sibling she is. Like, brought her entire family to be able to tour Europe. And also, I have known this individual girl, I should say, or our associate is very generous of her time. She is very generous of her resources, especially for the needy. She has a heart for the needy. She has this outreach activity among the Aitas in Zambales, right, which is just very near Tarlac. So, um, again, ladies and gentlemen, please give our support, a virtual clap to our first speaker, Diamond Director from the Philippines, Jennifer Catacutan. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Mom Cherry. Thank you so much, Mom Cherry and Sir Charles, for that wonderful introduction. So I'm going to share first my slides. Ayan. So, good afternoon, USANA Philippines, USANA Thailand, and USANA Indonesia. So it's my honor and privilege to be invited in our Sustaining Momentum series. And of course, I know that we're all excited and hungry to learn from our 11-star Diamond Director, $1 Million Club member, and Dr. Wen's Vision Awardee later, isn't it? So we're so excited to know more from our very humble global leader who's really living her life to the fullest and living her life with significance. So let's all type in our chat box if you're already excited. So type in, I'm a diamond. So is it okay if you type, I'm a diamond? So if you're already and excited? Okay, so by the way, please bear with me if I'm looking at different monitors because I have 3 devices. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so our topic is all about growth mindset. So our goal is for all of us to grow. And so I'm going to share first a little bit of my background before I started my USANA business. So I'm a registered nurse here in the Philippines. So way back 2012, I'm 20 years old back then. I'm a volunteer nurse. I'm rendering service for free. So, and I'm working for 12 hours every day. And I'm not earning even a single cent, or I'm not earning any paycheck before. So while working in the hospital, I can always hear my co-nurses complain about their life and their current situation. They are regular employees already, and most of them are working for 5 years in the hospital, but they always complain every day that they don't have any savings. Their income was not enough for their family. They don't know if what the future will bring. They all plan to work outside the country to find a greener pasture, of course. And that's my original plan as well, to work outside the country. And it made me realize that their current situation will surely be my future destination if I'll follow their footsteps to stay in the hospital for that long also. So that time, I'm just 3 months in the hospital and I'm so tired. And I can feel any fulfillment because I'm working for nothing, because I'm a volunteer nurse and I'm not earning any paycheck. So I told myself that I don't want to stay in this hospital for 5 years. And at the end of the day, I know that I can't achieve my dreams as well. So let's ask ourselves this time. Let's ask ourselves, before you join USANA, what are we doing for the past years? Is the work we're doing give us fulfillment? Are you happy and satisfied with what you're currently doing? And can you still see yourselves doing what you're currently doing in the next coming years? So I told myself, I don't want the result that they have, so I need to do something different. And insanity means doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So that time, so how did I met USANA? So it's through my college professor, and I'm forever grateful and thankful to my sponsors, our executive two-star diamond director and $2 million club members, mentor Benjo and Lichelle Yambao. You know what? I stalked mentor Lichelle's Facebook for 8 months, and I'm inspired with her lifestyle and transformation. It seems like that she's really enjoying her life, and at the same time she's also achieving her dreams. So she's living the life that I want. And I saw at her Facebook post that she bought her brand new car. All those travel incentives she's posting was because of the opportunity she's doing. So I became really curious on what she's doing. She's not posting anything about USANA before. And what attracted me most in one of her posts was that she can wake up anytime she wants to wake up, and she can sleep whenever she wants to sleep. So in short, she can wake up when she's done sleeping, and not because she needs to wake up because she doesn't have any boss. And the most exciting part is that she can declare holiday every day or whenever she wants to. So if you're just new in our USANA business, so do you also want to have that kind of lifestyle or that kind of time freedom soon? Of course, we all want that kind of freedom, wherein we have freedom in our life and it's not controlled by our work. I know all of us are really want that kind of lifestyle. So my mindset when I'm starting, I really need to follow my professor because she has the result that I want. So whatever my mentor will tell me on what I need to do, I'm just following and doing it without questioning because I'm really committed to copy the result that they have, and I'll do whatever it takes to learn the business and to learn from them. And according to Robert Kiyosaki, if you want to go somewhere, it's best to find someone who's already been there. And in our USANA business, there are a lot of successful people already. And reminder to all of our new business partners, especially if you're already successful in your career before USANA, and now you're doing USANA, all we need to do from now on, if we really want to succeed in this great opportunity, and if we want to copy the result of our mentors, we need to set our pride and ego. And let's all learn and humble down ourselves and have the humility to learn and listen from all our mentors. What we just need to do is for us to copy what they did and how they did it. And I'm the youngest in our family. I have two siblings. My father worked abroad or overseas for 21 years since our childhood. So growing up, he's not always present in our family, especially in the most important events in our lives. And last 2011, he stopped working because he got sick and had a heart problem. And really, that's my wake-up call. From being a lazy and happy-go-lucky child, I transformed and had a vision to pay back as soon as possible while my father or my parents are still alive. And while they can still enjoy the things or whatever I can give back to them. So when I started my USANA business, I'm just 20 years old back then, no background in business or in selling. I don't have a very good market because we're not rich. And my friends are just starting also in their careers. So when I started, I have a deeper why and clear vision that through this great opportunity, paying back to my parents in a shorter period of time is surely achievable if I'll surely work it out. And from that day onwards, I'm waking up every day with a lot of excitement. My mindset was that I need to give my all because my dreams are possible in this great opportunity. I know that I surely need to sacrifice a lot because I'm looking forward to have an extraordinary income with time freedom and a lot of options in life. So what I did is I compared my current job, the time and my USANA business in terms of the result I can have soon. I know that in my USANA business, it will surely be not an easy journey. It will require a lot of hard work and sacrifices. But one thing is for sure, it's 100% doable and 100% possible if you surely work it out. And that time, I made up my mind to really prioritize USANA even if I'm still part-time. And I really sacrificed a lot of family time and no time for friends in the beginning because I'm busy growing myself to learn the business and to grow my business to have a result as soon as possible. So I just want to remind all our business partners, all our new business partners to hold on to that vision and your main reason on why you really started in this great opportunity. Believe first, have faith, and get excited like a child like, and your actions will tell how bad do you really want it. And if you just started last year or this year, you're so lucky because it's easier to do USANA this time, unlike before. This is how we do our USANA business back then. Our time is consumed in traveling. Most of the time when I go to office in Makati City, I need to travel 3 hours from my hometown. And there are times that I need to stand on the bus, just like how you see it in this picture, just to meet our guests or prospect or to attend a training. But this time it's so easy for all of us because it's purely online. We don't have to travel for long hours and spend a lot of time and effort to do the business because all we have to do now is just open your laptop or your smartphone, connect to the internet, and meet your client online. And you can start a meeting just like how we do it now from the comfort of our own homes. So, and when I started, I had a lot of what ifs in my mind. I know you're also experiencing those what ifs. If you're just new or if you feel that your progress is slow in this business, I have a lot of limiting beliefs also before. What if I can sell the products? What if I can't invite or no one will believe in me? What if I can't build my business the way successful built it? What if I can't do it? There are lots of what ifs like you also, but on the other side, I remembered this what if I'll succeed? And this is what we can guarantee you if you're just new in this business. If you just take USANA seriously, this business will surely work it out for you. So this is how my timeline in USANA looked like. I joined USANA in May 2012. I hit my lifetime bonus or Premier Platinum Paysetter status in 5 days. And I earned my first $200 income, and that's my first ever salary in my entire life. So during that time, I'm still working for 12 hours in my full-time job. And as a nurse in the hospital, I told myself, if I earn $200 part-time in USANA, what more? If I'll give more time, and what more if I'll be more knowledgeable soon in this opportunity? How much more can I earn? And in the hospital, if I'll get hired as regular employee soon, I'll just earn $160 or almost $200 in 1 month of working. So I told myself, I'll be more committed to USANA. And what I did back then is I studied the presentation as fast as I could so that I can present on my own because my mentor can't go with me in the province where I live. So if you could just see me back then, 9 years ago when I'm starting, I was young. I don't have any confidence yet. I'm very shy because I'm an introvert type of person. But I just believe that it can be done. And I hit my PPPS. And our next goal is for us to help our business partners hit their PPPS also. So when we're starting and up until today, what we really need is for us to sponsor, and teach our sponsors. And aside from learning the presentation, even if I'm still part-time, I really talk to a lot of people every single day. And of course, I encountered a lot of rejections, disappointments, a lot of sin zones from my prospects, even to my friends and some of my relatives. Are you also experiencing those things? And if you're experiencing it, congratulations, because it means you're doing something. It means that you're getting out of your comfort zone. And it means you're getting nearer and nearer to your goals. So just embrace all those challenges because it's just a process. And my mindset also is that I don't care and I don't count if how many rejections or disappointments I encountered along the way. All I'm counting is the result that I should have by the end of the week. All I have back then is the excitement and vision that all of the sacrifices and all the rejections are all just temporary. And it's very clear to me since day one that whatever happens, even if it gets hard, and even if you'll get tired along the way, and we will experience a lot of frustrations, don't ever stop when you're tired. But stop when you're done hitting your goals. It's okay to rest for a while, but we should never ever give up because quitting is never an option. Because quitters never win and winners never quit. And we are all winners, right? So we will never ever quit. So are you a winner? Type I'm a winner in our chat box if you believe that you're a winner and you'll never ever quit in this opportunity. Because we will surely all succeed if you just decide and that there's no turning back. There's no turning back. We will surely succeed in this opportunity. So to all our new business partners out there who are just starting and still doubting yourselves and you're thinking that you can't do it because you're so busy person or you think that it's not for you, please take it from me. I'm telling you guys that you can really do it. So from this day onwards, believe and visualize that you can also be successful. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to have that clear vision. You should see it for yourself clearly that you're already one of the gold directors, ruby directors, emerald directors, diamond director, and we can be one of the members of the $1 million club. Back then, our goal from our mentors line is for all of us to have at least one major rank advancement yearly. And it started when I hit my gold director in February 2014, ruby director in 2015, emerald director in 2016. And all I can say is that gold director rank is just the hardest. But the next ranks, your next ranks will be a lot easier because if you did it once, you can surely do it again and again. And I can still remember my mentor told me back then, in 2012, my mentor told me, Jen, if you'll just do USANA for minimum 2 years, even if you're part-time, you can surely get your brand new car, time freedom, gold director, savings that you want, if you just do your part and do USANA seriously. And I hold on to that vision. I told myself that I have nothing to lose if I'll just believe. 2 years will surely pass anyway. Why not I'll give it a try? And not just try, but to commit and do it seriously. And after I hit my emerald director back then, I got stuck. And I just hit my executive emerald director last year in August 2020 and diamond director in September 2020. And during those stuck moments for more than 3 years, I'm experiencing a lot of self-doubts, low self-esteem, or limiting beliefs if I can still do it again, and a lot of down moments. And for all our new business partners, I'll also tell you guys what my mentor told me back then, that if you just give it minimum 2 years as long as you do your part. So if you just joined last year or this year, and if you just commit and do USANA seriously, you'll surely get the result that you set or the result that you want, even if you're just part-timer for now. Just give USANA quality time. And if we will just improve by 1% every day within a year, we'll surely have improved 365% and not just 100%. So don't underestimate that little progress each day because a little progress each day adds up to big results. And like what our mentor Rich Tan told us, do good in your job, but do best in USANA. And that time, after almost 2 years, like what my mentor told me back then, if you'll just commit, if I'll just do USANA seriously, what will happen after 2 years? And this is what happened after 1 year and 7 months of doing my USANA business seriously. And I remember, this is my first brand new car, and this is our first ever brand new car in our family. We're not rich. So if there's a first car, there's a second car, and there's a third car. And I saw my father, how proud he is when I brought this car at home. First, my father don't believe in me, and no one is believing in me. But I keep on keeping on until I have results. So for other people, it's just a car. But for me, it's a dream that turned into reality. So are you also experiencing those moments wherein you're being discouraged because your own family don't believe in you? Or your husband or wife, or even your own parents don't believe in you? And it's okay, because you will surely experience a lot of discouragements along the way, but always go back to the reason why you started. Hold on to that clear vision. And this was one of the most precious achievements I got, to give my father a brand new pickup car. And this is just a normal for other people, but for me, this is so priceless. And I know if you're single now or if you have your own family already, I know that giving back to your parents is also one of your priorities. So if paying back to your parents is one of your goals, let's do it right and let's do it fast. Let's all be serious and be committed in our dreams, because all the hard work, all the sacrifices, and all the effort and all the hours you put into work into your USANA business will surely be worth it. And you will never be 100% ready for change. So don't wait for the perfect time. It will never come. Let's decide and act now. Let's start today. And from now on, let's focus more on action and less drama. So less drama and more action, because if we want to have bigger results, not just for ourselves, but for all our business partners who's believing in us, we need to act and decide now. So here are the three main things I change in order for me to grow my business and have a result. Number one is the way I think, talk, and lead. One of my main challenges when I'm starting is how can I lead my business partners who are older than me and who are already successful in their career? Why they should listen to a 20-year-old starter like me? So I need to gain the respect and trust that I can really lead them. So I really need to grow my mindset, because mindset is really everything. So how did I grow my mindset? I started reading books religiously. I listened to a lot of motivational videos. I attend to all our USANA events, watch a lot of leadership videos and a lot of trainings from all the successful entrepreneurs inside and outside our network marketing industry, so that we can copy how they think. And my goal is for me to add more value to my business partners every time I talk to them. They should learn always something from me to increase our influence, even if they will not tell us that they are learning from us. But as time goes by, I'm learning a lot and I'm continuously developing myself. But I can feel that it's not enough. It seems like they are really not listening to me. Are you also experiencing those moments? So, what we teach is not enough. We should show them that it can be done, or we should have result, because our learning is really directly proportional to our earning. So, if we really want to earn more, we need to learn more and we need to become more. And we can teach what we don't know. So, we need to grow every day. And remember, our income will never exceed our personal development and leadership. And another thing is our environment is very important, because we are the average of the 5 people we're always with and talk to. So if you have a negative environment and negative self-talk, we need to consciously change it for us to have a different perspective and have a positive environment. Secondly, I really changed the way I dress and how I present myself. And thirdly, and most important thing is result, because result is the name of the game. So for us to succeed more and more, and for other people to believe and have confidence in us, we need to create bigger result. We need to create result after result. So, and to succeed in life or in our business, we need two things: capacity and character. Capacity is what you do, and character is who we are. Capacities are abilities, our skills, our gifts, our talents, and our mindset. But character is who we are when no one is watching. Our integrity and credibility. And our goal is for us to become a tour guide and not just like a travel agency. What is the difference of being a tour guide and a travel agency? A travel agency only sends people to places they've never been and do things they've never done. And what sets the difference of being a tour guide? A tour guide knows the way, shows the way, and lead the way. A tour guide knows the long cuts and the shortcuts. So here in our USANA business, for us to become a role model and be like a tour guide, we should first know how to hit our goals and show them how it's done and show them that it's really possible. And this is our leadership summit in 2014, my first ever travel incentive from USANA. So we're not rich, and both of my mother and I didn't experience any traveling outside the country because USANA only gave us that opportunity. It was made possible to travel to Hong Kong, Vietnam, and China via Star Virgo cruise. And another travel incentive, another Asia Pacific growth incentive, Trip Care of USANA in 2015. So via Royal Caribbean cruise in Korea and China. And another Asia Pacific growth in Australia. And my third Asia Pacific growth in 2016 in Dubai. So thank you, Sana, for these amazing memories and opportunities. So we highly encourage all of us to really push and be intentional. Be intentional in hitting all the travel incentives available in our own respected country, especially all the Asia Pacific growth trips. Because it's a rare opportunity to really meet and learn from all the Pacific Asia top income earners, $1 million club members, diamond directors from different countries. And because of this great opportunity, I experienced traveling to different countries. And most of the travels are for free. And I can still recall, and I'm thankful that I had the courage to really do USANA seriously. Because if not, maybe up until today, or not maybe, but seriously, up until today, I'm just using my passport for the purpose of having valid ID and not for traveling. And we get to experience a lot of things that I don't experience before, like skydiving, scuba diving, because I don't have yet the time and money to do it. And another 1 month travel in Europe with the whole family in 2019. That's why I'm forever grateful and thankful that I'm part of USANA. And all of us are all grateful. And I thank my younger self for taking it seriously and for believing in delayed gratification. That all of my sacrifices before will surely be worth it. And another reality is that there are a lot of people who have a lot of money but don't have the time freedom. And there are also a lot of people who have a lot of time but don't have money. So, and of course, with this opportunity, we can have time and financial freedom if we will just take it seriously. This is really possible if we will just work hard, especially that we have the best online business wherein we can bring anywhere in the world. And we will just live once. So let's enjoy life and live it to its fullest. And time will come. Our goal is for us to see the world through our naked eyes and not just through Facebook, Instagram, or Google. And you know what? After almost 4 years of being stagnant, I woke up one day. I'm really crying. And I remember all of my business partners, especially my old leaders who really stayed. In this picture, you can see this picture was taken in May 2020. And I can still clearly remember in this meeting, I really cried hard again to my mentors because I really want to come back and help my leaders. I realized that I became selfish. My leaders didn't yet get their dreams. I'll not be where I am right now. And I'll not earn the income I have without my team or all of my leaders and business partners. That's why I really came back for them. This time, I'm not just after the income anymore. But my focus is really to help them and get their dreams as well. And during those times, I have low self-esteem. I don't know how to lead again. I'm not a good role model to my team. But you know what? With just one decision, everything has changed. So if you're also in that situation of being stuck, we believe in you that you can surely get back on track because you did it once. You can surely do it again. Just go back to basic with massive action. discipline, and consistency. And I have a lot of mentors whom I really want to thank for. Even if I can't mention your name one by one, I'm really thankful and grateful for all the help. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me and for all the mentors who inspired me. Thank you so much. And after 3 months of going back to basic and leading my team with genuine intention of really helping them, I rank advanced to diamond with 2 new gold directors in my team last year and set that momentum. And if your intention is for your own good, for your own sake, or for your own goals only, trust me, your leaders or teammates can surely see your intention. But if your real intention is to help them, it can really, really go a long way. You can surely get a lot of results with genuine intention of helping them. And I'm thankful that I became part of the Asia Pacific Growth 2020 last year. So, and you know what? That experience has taught me this great lesson that service to many leads to greatness. All I know is that I'm already of service because before when I came back, my intention is really clear to really help my team, especially my old leaders. And my heart is on fire to really help them. This time, it's not about me anymore, but about them. And in the process of helping them, are key factors for us to succeed in our USANA business. Remember, we can really fake the paycheck we have in our USANA business. Our paycheck is a clear reflection of how many people we've helped or we've changed lives. And the good thing about our business is we can take advantage of people if we want to succeed, but to have the sincere and genuine intention of really helping them. And I'm forever thankful and grateful to all of my leaders and all of you who are our future diamonds. And all of you who are future diamonds, all of us will be future $1 million club members. And to all our business partners who are listening right now, we will surely be part of $1 million club members soon. And these are my leaders, and I'm forever thankful and grateful to all of them. And we will all be future diamonds. Let's claim it. So, and you know what? I found my deeper purpose, and that's to serve our business partners. And all of us can still do more. We can still become more, and we can still grow more. And not just for our own team, but for our whole USANA family. And to end this, I'm leaving this Thesis of Life by Zig Ziglar. Choices, chances, and changes. So we must make a choice to take a chance, or our life will never change. So whatever you feel every day, let's all just show up, dress up, and never ever give up. And I can't wait to see you, all of us at the top. So thank you so much to all our USANA staff and management. We really appreciate all of you for all the help, you're continuously giving to all of us. So terima kasih banyak USANA Indonesia, kabkun ka USANA Thailand, at maraming salamat USANA Philippines.
Wow!
Ma'am Cherry.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jennifer. Congratulations for that really very wonderful training. I know that people who are here who have listened to you, we have actually over 800 people because we are live on Facebook. We have over 200 people there, over 400 people here, and over 100 people here for Thailand and Indonesia. And I can feel the excitement and the inspiration that you have left to each and every one of them because of this very, very inspiring training. Talagang speaking from the heart and getting it real with our Diamond Director, Jennifer Catacutan, right? What do you think, Charles? Do you have any major key takeaways before we turn it over to Jane?
Yes, Jennifer, thank you so much. That was really amazing. I have a few takeaways, and I'm sure Jerry also have some. Sorry, I think there is some echo going on somewhere here.
You're fine.
Am I fine? Okay, that's great. Yeah, I think I really like the fact that Jennifer went up to a certain level in 2016, and then she admitted that she went stagnant until 2019. So those 3 years period is really, really, to me, that was really an eye opener, see, because she's able to be where she is through those challenging times. And again, I believe it's because of her strong will, and it's her belief in herself and the way that she's putting her belief in, obviously, in USANA and also in her team. And for somebody who's gone through that temporary peak, I would say, and then decided to go for the next level, I think that is really amazing. But I'm really glad that we have that example in Jennifer that I think we can see, and it shows to everyone that nothing is impossible, And for everybody here who might be in that same position or not getting into that stagnancy yet, then you know what to do. Let's not wait until you have to go through that, but just keep going and keep pushing, because you have everybody behind you wishing and hoping and praying that you will be successful and be able to help them to be successful as well. I think that's the key takeaways for me, Sherry. Thanks.
Thank you,
Back to you,
Charles.
Sherry.
Thank you, Charles. It was really a great show or example of bouncing forward from 2016 to 2020. But I guess the main key takeaway is that for you to be able to grow is for you not to give up. Because since 2012 and up to 2021, Jennifer is still with us. In 2016, even with the bump, and all the things that had happened in her life, death in the family and all, and we have, we know now people who are close to Jennifer know all of these things that had happened to her. She was able to really move forward. I guess also one thing very important to point out is it's not just a growth in money or commission or earnings. It has something to do with how she has grown as a person, or how she was able to be better as a person. We have seen her journey on her personal development. And for you to be able to share more of yourself, you have to be on that mode of developing yourself. So again, our thank you, Jennifer, for all the sharing and for this inspiring afternoon that you have spent with us. Now, Charles, over to you to introduce our, of course, much awaited speaker for this afternoon.
Okay. But before that, let's take a few minutes break. That's okay. Let's take about 3 minutes break, and in the meantime, we'll play a video that has been played during the last virtual convention before I introduce our second and very amazing speaker.
And that should take care of our final preparation for the Asia Pacific Convention.
You have all put so much work into making this event great.
That's true, Sherman. I'm just wondering what Rochelle Potter is thinking, though, our new GM for Australia. She's probably thinking, what have I got myself into, right, Rochelle?
No, not at all. This is exciting. I've heard USANA puts on the best events. I am grateful to experience my first one, even if it has to be virtually this year.
Oh my gosh, we're so thrilled to have you on board, Rochelle, joining this fantastic management team.
Cameron, before we end this call, we want to let you know that we've been working on something else that would love to debut at convention.
Whoa, what is it?
It is a surprise, a big one.
After the year we have all had, we think a good laugh and little stress relief is in order.
This is a buffet
I
breakfast.
think I better preview this first.
Okay, here's the VIP exclusive world premiere music video. We are USANA, featuring K-pop sensation USANA 89.
세계가 우리 편 우리가 최고 No one's gonna stop us 우린 유산아 우린 유산아
We are USANA and we're changing the world. Live life and love. We love it. Hey, hey, haven't you heard?
That's right
We dream of a place for all the human race. The future's upon us. We are USANA.
All right. How about that video? That's really amazing. Okay, I hope everybody had a short break. Now, Cherry.
Very excited.
It's going to be another exciting speaker that we are about to hear from. As you can see on screen, we have our guest speaker, one of our family member of USANA from Malaysia. As of now, we have associates from 4 different countries together. How about that?
Charles?
Oh, wait. Okay. Can you hear me on the Philippines side?
Yes, we can hear you now. Charles?
I think, am I back in the Philippines side?
There you go, you're back.
All right. I think we're good now. I don't know what happened. Technology, but it's okay. We'll get through that. So Jane and Lucas, actually, I had the privilege to meet with them already a few times. And not many of you know that I even met with them exactly 1 week before I joined USANA. Okay. And this couple is one of the reason, to be honest, why I decided that USANA is the right place for me. That was back in 2018. Probably Jane didn't know this. And you will see today, that was my strong reason because they are a very determined couple, yet they're very humble human beings. And back then, by the way, they're 6-star executive diamonds. Okay, so as you can see from her accolades, and we can go to the next slide. I don't know if it's moving. I think I have a problem with my Zoom. But anyway, you can see that they've been building USANA since about 10, 11 years ago. They have received many awards and pretty much all the awards there is in USANA. And including the most recent one, which is the Dennis Waitley Leadership Award. So I just want to say congratulations once again. And they've always been in the top 25 growth, top 25 income earner, since 2016, pretty much until now. So Jerry, join me and everybody here. Let's give a huge welcome and applause to Jane Liao, our executive 11-star diamond directors from Malaysia.
Hey, go Jane, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Thank you, Charles. Hi, Charlie. Yeah.
Jane, we are excited to have you.
Yeah, good afternoon. How is my USANA family? How are you, my friend from the Philippines, from Indonesia, and Thailand? And I'm delighted to be giving this opportunity to share my USANA growth journey. So I'm sure you can hear me loud and clear. Yes. I believe everyone have a story. I was amazed by Jane's story as well. So Jennifer, yeah. And let me begin Jane's story. And this is the photo, never reveal it. And so you have the first-hand information. It's so amazing. So I was born in Malaysia, a small town called Kampar. And I'm not from a well-to-do family. I'm the eldest of 5 siblings. But since young, my mom always taught us, even though we are poor, but we have a very strong personality. And she always advises, study hard. When you grow up, to get a good job and find a good man, a prince charming, and marry and live happily ever after. Wow. It's like a love story and a fairy tale story, but it's that fact. Please face the real world. And how about our love story? I believe many of you know Lucas, right? If you know, yes, yeah, put it. We have a chat board here, so I can interact more here. And this is Lucas when he is only 19 and I'm 21. So I know him since my teen age. And guess what? He is the youngest of 8 siblings. And me, I'm the eldest of 5 siblings. So we are from a very different background and also different culture. But let me tell you a secret. He's my first boyfriend. We have courtship for 10 years and married for 26 years. So now you know our age, right? I know children, but I'm sure so many of you may be curious, how do we been through life, thick and thin, and our relationship still remain very strong? But deep down inside my heart, I wanted to become a boss, an entrepreneur, because I do not want to work for someone, because I can control my life, I thought. So I started a toys trading company at the age of 29. I got to travel to so many countries like Japan, Hong Kong, Germany, United States to do my sourcing trip. And I also represent 6 international brands in my company. That was the time I feel super stressed because I have to take care of the company finance, the company inventory, and also on the human resources. Oh my God, and logistics as well, and so many more. My health will start deteriorate. I have a very bad sinus and my hormone disorder. I have a pigmentation, a lot of pigmentation on my face and down. And that's the time I was introduced to USANA. After taking it for some time, my health overall improved tremendously. As a business entrepreneur, I got interested to look into the business plan. And that is the time I knew something big is coming. So I pursued Lucas to join USANA with me. He thought I was insane in the very beginning or being brainwashed, especially the stigma of direct selling or network marketing. And that time also Lucas worked for a very world top luxury brand company called LVMH. And he hold a high post, a business development director. I keep following up on him for 9 months. Finally, eventually, he tendered his resignation for the company he worked for 18 years. And how do our USANA journey start? Is it smooth as silk? No, no, no. Here's a photo. In 2011, we attended Malaysia convention. At that time, it's about 300 attendees. And there was only 6 of us. And the one on the right is a photo of 7 of us. We're attending Hong Kong Asia Pacific Convention. And we have Emerald and Star Diamond till today. And how do we start? Because we do not have any background of knowledge of network marketing. How do we build such a big team? And in fact, it's the biggest team in Malaysia. How do we do it? In fact, no shortcut at all. We learn, we grow. Thanks to USANA Malaysian management, who organized a camp called the Happiness Camp. So we adopt the idea. So we call ourselves the happiness team. So whenever we go, we are so the happiest and the noisiest team. And before the pandemic, we are very offline person. We like to meet people. We are still on a lockdown situation in Malaysia. We do Zoom, we see, just like now, we see everyone. We can see our friends in Thailand, in Indonesia, and Philippines. So it's amazing, really thanks to the technology. And one day we tend to go around to the world as well. For instance, this minute or this hour, we are in Jakarta. The next hour, we will be in Medan and come back to Malaysia and we have a few Zoom. So it's really amazing. So whatever situation happen, we have to take it very positive and have to handle it with optimism. To have a clearer picture for our growth, for USANA growth, here's our milestone. I'm started to join USANA in 2009. Just like anyone, we have to complete our PPPS. It took us 18 months to learn, to grow, to become a silver director. And took us another 14 months to become a gold director. And most significant, you can see on the chart on 2017, we continue to pursuing our goal. We successfully ranked advanced twice that year and achieved the President Award for the Asia Pacific that year. And even now, after 11 years, we're still growing and continue to grow and become the top 10 global income earner. So are you ready? What actually we imprint into our mindset? What is our successful growth? How do we grow USANA business year after year? Persistency, consistency to keep our momentum and effort. Yeah, that's for sure. And here is the mindset. So if we put our mindset into a fixed mindset, we will never grow. If we put ourselves into a growth mindset, you will see the big changes. So let's not pay any attention to the fixed mindset. Let's focus only on our growth mindset to embrace change. Why is growth mindset is so important in our network? Embrace challenge. Do we face challenge? Yes. The beginning, we know nothing about the network marketing. Yes, we face a lot of rejection, a lot of noise, even from our family, and also a naysayer, and especially even our ego as well. This from our previous background. Lucas is from hypos, I'm a business entrepreneur. So we have to put our ego at the door. Persistent, yes. We set our character and never give up. And also, we see people, they can success in USANA. If they can success, why not us? Why can't we do it? So we have to embrace change. Criticism, or even have a mystery on a path, we sow seed. We put in effort. We have to be patient. You won't see the result immediately. You have to be patient. And feel inspired by others. Oh, yes. We learn from the best. We learn from the success story. Just like what Jennifer told us, her story. This is her story. So we learn from them as well. So this is one of the reasons why we never fail to attend the training organized by the company training by the organization, and also any of the convention we never miss, like Malaysia Convention, Asia Pacific Convention, and International Convention. We bring back the story. We bring back the story to our teammate, and year after year, our numbers will increase. How about build ability? Because we know nothing about network marketing for the beginning. So every morning, we have bombarded ourselves with positive vibe, YouTube, books, CD, where we brought back from convention. So every day we surrounded by all these positive people like Jim Rohn, Dr. Dennis Wickley, John C. Maxwell, and many more. That's how we build our ability, and by learning and growing our mindset. And now, today, let's talk about you. Are you happy with what you are today? Do you satisfied with who you are and what you are now? We have a chatbot here. If you're not satisfied, just put a 2. If you're satisfied, put a 1. Look back to your lifestyle. Before I come to USANA, I thought I'm very successful. But when I look at it, in fact, it's not. I'm just like an ordinary people. And how about USANA? Do you trust USANA? Do you trust USANA can change your life? Why not? Why not you? Why not you now? Do you trust USANA can change your life? If yes, give me a 3. Yes, we can see that. So let me put it in the 4 stages of life so you have a clearer picture on which column you are today. Are we in a survival column or zone? Do we live on a paycheck day in, day out? Before I started my business, I worked for a big company, but I still put myself as a survival mode. Why? Because I treat my time to get wages, fixed income. Then from the survival mode, I changed to a business entrepreneur. Now I thought that I'm in a security mode, just like 97% of the people in the world. So I thought I have a decent house, I drive a decent car, I consider it's a good car. And thanks God, really. The 11 years, I have changed. I choose to believe in USANA and our life, even during the pandemic, will be really different. If I still stuck and stubborn, stick to our old decision, I think I will be very miserable, especially during for my business as well. But once I've decided to join USANA, I thought I was successful, even though I have achieved my diamond or even my star diamond. We can afford a bigger house, a better car, but there's still something really missing in life. In 2017, we have the opportunity to visit Uganda on a mission trip. So it's really opened up my eye, my perspective. We have a chance to visit Dr. Van's hospital in Uganda and serve the poor. We know and we knew we need to do something. This is a statement from Dr. Vance. He said, no matter how small, we need to do something. Dear USANA family, we can make a difference if we're together. Let's join hands together. We make a world a different, a better place. And finally, I find a fulfillment. I find a purpose in life and live life to significant with integrity. But we have to take up the courage. We have to take up the courage to change. For things to change, we must be the change. So are you decide? Have you made up the decision? You will want to change? Do you have the courage to make up the decision? Yes, you have to make up the decision before you do anything. And there's a path. It's on the left and on the right. Most people will travel on the left. It's easiest. And least travel is on the right. And this is the route. Sometimes it could be lonely. But you have to stay away from the negative people. Stay away from the noise. It's never been easy. No one will promise you it's easy. But it's not hard too. If for me to compare my previous lifestyle or even my previous job scope and change, we know change will never be easy. Change is painful. Do you agree with me? If you agree, put a Y. Yes. Change is discomfort. But if we don't change, nothing will change. So take the courage to change and we'll evolve from there. How about growth? It's growing pain. But if your growth is not pain, you are not growing. When we take a big jump to grow, and especially during our journey, we work very, very hard. For the first 5 years, we work almost 16 hours a day. If you have the courage, how about effort? Look at this. You have to believe the effort you put in. We need to put in time. Even though now you are full-timer, you are part-timer, or even you sometimes you do it as a leisure, a spare timer. Please put in more time into the USANA business. If you put in time, laser focus, only focus on your goal, even though you are part-time, but once you have the focus and laser focus on your goal, for us, we really do a laser focus on our goal. So for us to work 16 hours a day, this is a daily routine for the first 5 years. Where you put in your time, where your success begins. And the most valuable in life is time. No one can buy time. The most fortunate people or those wealthy people in the world, no one can buy time. So this minute is gone, it's gone. So we have to fully utilize on our time in a good manner and especially in our time management. Once you have to put in your time, how about action? No action, no growth. When you have a plan, a goal, you have to execute. You have to put in action, and action. Massive action. If other people seeing a prospect, seeing 1, you see 10. You see 2, you see 20. Eventually, the result never lie. Trust me. How about sacrifice? We have to put in a time to sacrifice our entertainment time. When I first joined USANA, I have a teammate who tell us, Jane, Lucas, don't call me after 9 p.m. Weekend, don't disturb me because I have a family time. For us, for the first 5 years, we work not only 16 hours a day. Our phone is on. Anyone can call us. We say that we are 24/7. Family time, we know for the very beginning, we do sacrifice a lot on that. But we know that eventually we'll pay back, especially during the lockdown time. I have a lot of time with my dad. My dad is staying with us. He's 88 years old this year. So for us to sacrifice on the entertainment, no drama time, and we need to our business in life and no time wasted. And how about determination? You already have the courage, the effort, the determination. Determination is the person we want to become. How do we see ourselves in 3 years' time or 5 years' time? How do you see yourself in 3 years' time, in 5 years' time, if you really put in your time? And the very first day we came into USANA, we set a very, very, very big goal, a big audacious goal. And the goal, if people laugh at you, it's okay, just let them laugh. We set our goal, we want to become a diamond. At that time, we do not have diamond in Malaysia. If people were to laugh at you, you say you want to be a diamond, it's okay, don't let them laugh too long. So USANA family, let's set your big goal for yourself. Because you set a big goal, you're gonna make it big in your life. Committed. So we already set a goal, want to be a diamond. Committed, our mentor always said, do or die. For us, diamond or die. You won't die if you become a diamond. So diamond or die. Diamond, right? Yes. No matter what happened, your upline leave you, your downline leave you, you still have to stay very firm because you believe that you can be success in USANA. Never have a doubt to give up. People always ask, Lucas, Jane, have you ever had a thought to give up, to quit? Our answer in the beginning is yes, but you can think, but never do. Our commitment is, yeah, again, diamond or die. So leap of faith. To believe you can make it, really, you have to trust the company. Trust yourself. The most important, you have to trust yourself. You can make it big, you can win big in your life. If you don't believe you can succeed, no one can help you. We always have this quote, winning is a feeling where there is no ceiling, from Dr. Dennis Wickley. Yes, that is the reason why keep us going, keep us grow till today. So you want your business to grow? First, you have to unlock your mind. Unlock our business growth. I'll put it here, attraction. Yeah. For the very beginning, how do we attract people come into our organizations? And how do we prospect them? And how do we I put it into two, prospecting and closing. Where do we get a customer? I'm sure many of you will ask, where do you get a customer after 11 years? And this is a more common question we've been facing and people were asking us every day almost. You know what? We put it as ocean. The ocean will never lack of a drop of water. A forest will never lack of a tree. There's so many people out there. So you just need to attract. How you attract them is by the person you change, you become. Right? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care for them. That is how we care for our customer, we care for our teammate with a big heart. That's how we attract. That's how the law of attraction comes into the picture. But most important in our network is retention. How do we retain our customer? We have to build a customer satisfaction. We have to build a customer experience. We have to be a good listener. We have to be able to find out what is our customer, our teammate, their needs and wants. Because we are doing a people business, we have to be their best friend. Give them hope, give them care, and give them love. Trust me, they will stick with you for life. And you have do these two parts in a good way. You attract people to come into your organizations, you retain your customer, your teammate. This is the optimization growth. And when you can attract them, you have to build a very, very strong relationship. Be their best friend and know their preference. Slowly, they will open up to you. Their heart, their door will open. Then they will start to introduce their friends, their family to you. This is the hyper growth zone. And your network will fly from here. It's just like a rocket. You will fly from here. Not to worry. And this is a very interesting part. May I present you? This is a growth assessment test. We use this assessment in a very early day. We only managed to score less than 5 out of 10, and we work hard over the years, and we achieve a perfect 10. You can take a photo, and also you can answer it by yes or no. Let us begin. Number 1. Others are ahead of me learning. Look around you. Is anyone who are better than you, who are higher post than you, but they are still learning? Yes or no? And number 2, I am continually challenged. Are you? For example, for instance, this week, no matter where you are and what rank you are, even though you have a 50 CVP a week, can you challenge yourself to get 100 and so on, a 200? This is how you gradually challenge yourself as well. How about number 3? Is your focus is forward? Is your focus is on this year? We still have 28 weeks to go to finish tremendously and find colors in 2021. So is your focus forward? Is your planning in your rank advancement or even your income, your CVP growth? Yes, no, or setback or fear? And number 4, the atmosphere is affirming. Are you surrounded with a positive fear? Show me your friend. I'm show you your future. This is a statement. If you're surrounded by a diamond, imagine. Soon you will become a diamond, right? Trust me. If yes, put a Y there. And number 5, I'm often out of my comfort zone. This is the very dangerous zone. Why? You have to get out. You just jump into any zone, your growth zone, your learning zone, but never stay put in a comfort zone, because comfort zone is shown to be a dead zone. All right. So this is the 5. And number 6. Are you wake up excited? Yes, no? Do you have a dream board that wakes you up? If you are not better, please make one for yourself. Because this is a drive. This is the make you desire. We have a dream board. Lucas and I, since day 1, we make a dream board. And all our dream board is materialized. So you have to work hard on your dream board. And make sure your dream board to put in front of your bed before you sleep, before you wake up. And once you wake up, you can see, oh my God, this is your dream. So you won't be sleep too long. And number 7, failure is not my enemy. It's just like rejection. Take it as a fertilizer of your growing. And number 8, others are growing. How about you? Are you growing? Are you planning on anything in your life for this year? Your USANA business, rank advancement, your CVP growth? Yes. And number 9, people desire change. Are you willing to change? Do you believe that everybody are willing to change? Do you believe so? Yes. And number 10, personal development. This is a growth model and expected. If you have a growth mindset, you have to be imprint in your mind. So now, you have to go back and read the assessment. If you have 5, if you score above 5, congratulations. But still you have to work hard to score a perfect 10. Okay? Yes. Before I end, but this is really work throughout our entire growth journey, and we hold it on till now in the very strong belief. We believe there are many people for us to meet and even more places to go to share about USANA phenomenon. We further reinforce this belief that we are here to save the world. And see you at the top. Looking forward to see all of our diamonds soon. Thank you, and all the best in your USANA growth journey. I will pass it back to Charles.
All right, Jane, thank you so much. What an amazing session that we just had. Please put, your reaction, put your comments in the chat room. Jane, I'm almost speechless. I've been like really fixed to the screen and really been listening to you, and it's like, this is really amazing.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, Charles, for giving me this opportunity.
I'm sure nobody doubts now, or nobody would ever wonder why Jane and Lucas are solid 11 Diamond Star directors of USANA. And Charles, I even have experience with Jane and Lucas. Lucas in particular, during convention, how I used to be a part of the global recognition and incentive, and I can see Lucas lining up as early as even before 5 a.m., 6 a.m. And he was just out there leading the team. It's really him showing the team like the best examples that a leader can be. And so I realized that time, now I don't wonder why Lucas has such a great following with a lot of his leaders, because of all the very good examples that he has set.
That's right, Cherry. Now everybody obviously can see, that Jane and Lucas, they're just a perfect example. As long as you're laser focused, but obviously you work hard, sky is really the limit. I mean, they are 11-star executive diamond and still growing continuously. And I would not be surprised that they will continue to grow their star diamonds in years to come. So I have nothing else to say. I mean, Cherry, Jane, I just want to say, and Jennifer, go ahead, Cherry.
No, I'm just so amazed now. Like, you have seen the journey, everyone, right? Of Lucas and Jane. Of course, you have seen the journey of Jennifer as well. But you have seen how Lucas and Jane continue to make themselves to be part of that global income earner. And for me, to keep on growing, to be part of the number 3, almost number 2, of going number 1 global income earner, and for you to continue growing, that is such an amazing feat for an associate to really overcome. So you're an inspiration, Jane and Lucas. I'm sure Lucas is just there. And Jennifer, you are also such an inspiration. But this afternoon will not be complete, of course, if we will not have the Vice President of Philippines, Thailand, and Indonesia. The sustaining momentum is actually her brainchild, and she has thought of this, and we have continued to do this from last year. Our boss, our mother, Duday Gaston.
Thank you, Jane. Jane is our invited speaker from Malaysia. So I know we are very honored to have you. Thank you, Jane. So this is the last of our Sustaining Momentum series for this semester of the year. We hope that we'll be able to have another one on the second semester, but let's think of something more exciting. Let's just think about it. But then again, this is a series of 8 sessions that we do every other Thursday, I think. Okay. So we always have 2 speakers. One is a new diamond, and the other one is a legacy diamond, or a diamond that has been there for quite some time, 5 years. Okay, so it's a very good session. We started with basic skills on the first 3 one, and then we had sustaining the business, and then now we have graduated leadership skills. So what is a way to end all this? Of course, with the number one, the soon to be. Okay, the number one who's always in growth, the Jane and Lucas. Okay, so again, I'd like to thank RV, May, Jever, Lawrence, Jermaine, Camille, Eric Cheng, of course, Jen Catacutan, and our legacy leaders, our more senior diamond in terms of experience, Duard. We started with Duard and Roseanne, Benjo, Tweenie, of course, Tweenie, Mel Clarion, we have Mads, we have Clark, we have Rich, and then now we have Jane. So thank you very much, all of you, for always looking forward to this, to all our leaders in Indonesia and Thailand and the Philippines. I hope you really look forward to this, and we hope that we can do better training. So your feedback is always important, because this is the time when we are trying to design training programs that are based on your feedback. So again, thank you very much. More success to everyone. Let us not forget the most important thing that Jane has taught us today, which is stay away from the noise. Okay, we have so much noise this time. We have so much noise all over the place. In Indonesia, we have so much noise. I know that. in Thailand, and then now in the Philippines, oh my God, it's really noisy. Political, economic, USANA, online, offline, too many noises. Okay, so the noise can come from inside your own home, outside of your home, outside of your business, inside your business, whatever it is. There's so much noise that can really, really disrupt us, that can disturb us, that can really defocus us. So let us stay away from the noise so that we can take courage to do the change and decide. As I will always remember this. Why do we have to grow? Why not? Okay, why not? Why not you, and why not now? So thank you very much, all of you. So good luck, and I'll see you all on stage.
Thank you very much, Boss Duday. Thank you very much again, Jane and Jennifer, for gracing us in the finale of our Sustaining Momentum series. Again, guys, go on and write your big, audacious goal and work on it and put on the time and sacrifice. Charles?
That's it. This is a wrap. Wish everyone success, stay healthy, and see you on stage with your next color, your next rank.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Jennifer.
Bye-bye. Take care. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry.
Future's upon us, we are USANA. Year after year we grew, going forth with the power of 2. Now it's changing lives, one person at a time, and it's waiting for you. And there's nothing we can't do.